Alright, hey you, XX Armad for you, XX. I'm finally back and I haven't done a video in ages now, so I thought I might as well get back to start making videos and stuff and etc etc. But anyway, on with the tutorial. Today I'm showing you how to open an Xbox 360 right down to the motherboard, as you can probably tell from the title. Yeah, let's get started. You're gonna need 2 flathead screwdrivers, or I find it easier with 2 flathead screwdrivers to start with. And what you want to do is you want to tilt the console down and push one screwdriver in. I'll put it back a little bit. Find something to put underneath it. There we go. Other way. There we go. You want to put one screwdriver, push it down, and you should. The end of the Xbox should become a little gap right here, which you can then place your second flathead screwdriver in to pry open, which I'm having a bit of trouble with. Alright, so I'm using the wrong screwdriver. There we go. Cool. Great start. Oh dear. Alright, well, we're almost there. There we go. You should be able to get underneath it like that, and then just pull away. You now can put this bit to the side for the moment, and turn your Xbox up the other way. So, the other side. Fortunately this is much easier, so you just do your usual bit like that. And there's your hard drive, which we'll take out now. Hard drive. And then you can just pull this bit off like that, so like that. But you might have to use a screwdriver for the first time or something. The next thing I want to do, is I'll just bring this a bit closer, is there are these little tabs inside here in the middle, which is this one I believe, and one at the end in there. But it's easier just to do one side and try and pry it open, which is what I'm going to do. So if you get a flathead screwdriver again and you put it inside, you should feel a little tab, or maybe not, I don't know. But so you just push down and you should eventually feel it. Once you've got it, pull or push that way, and pull away with your try and get the fingernails underneath the metal bit, and you should be able to get a little opening. Once you've got that, hold that and try and get the middle one, and then I've just lost the end one. First time you do this, it is not the easiest job, and I'm just going to get the middle one now. There we go. So now it's starting to come away, and we get the final one over here. Well, part of the side now. There we go. So I've pulled that all away now, and there we go. There's a nice gap which we can pull away. The other tabs should just come easily, and now we do the same with the other side. So push your screwdriver in, and if you can find the tab, there we go, and pull away, and get the middle one. As I said, the first time you do this, the tabs will not give way very easily, so you might have to do both sides of the tabs. See, there I only did two actual tabs, and these are what they look like. These little tab things on both sides. They're everywhere. You don't need to do these other ones because they just come off anyway. But now you can put this bit to the side, the rest of your pieces and stuff. And the next part would be to take your warranty sticker off if you actually still have it, which will be here on say Xbox 360. So, you know, it's your last chance to go back and not take your Xbox apart, so whatever. But you're obviously watching this to take it apart. So, next part, up the top here, there are some tabs inside. I don't think you can see in there, but when you've got your Xbox, you're able to see these two little tabs, which you can simply either use a screwdriver, or you can try and push open, but screwdriver is obviously easier, as screwdriver solves most of my problems. And you can just pop them up, and once I can get it, there we go. No, I just end up pushing it, and I'll show you a nice little tip here so you don't lose it. Put the tabs behind the second kind of side, or you're just going to keep losing it and it takes ages to get it undone. Now for the other side, which is a bit more tricky, you should be able to get one tab with your flathead screwdriver and hold that open, so you might want to find a nice spot where your screwdriver can sit, like that. Trying to find a good spot for you guys to see. I should put the camera on the floor there. If you want to get a nice leeway and then get a seconds or some kind of force. Oh, it's just not a good one. And just pry it open basically. So I'm going to do it here. Sorry if you guys don't see this, it's just kind of hard to show you guys. But, hey, there we go. Right. So once you've done that, it should pop open. Well, it would have been like that, but mine just fell off. Just pull it off like that and put that to the side. The next step is to undo all the screws using either a Torx 8 or Torx 10. I don't know which one I use both, I guess. And I'll show you the screws first. So you've got one here, one there, one there, and one there. So just go ahead and undo all of these quickly. There. So these are the long black screws, so make sure you have these. You might want to put them in a pot or something like that so you don't lose them. Next one. Okay, so now that's apart, or the main bit. Anyway, if you want to go ahead and flip your Xbox up the other way, and then pull the faceplate away, but be careful when you do this, because there's a ribbon cable on, and I kind of broke mine anyway. There we go. It just comes off like that, and there's your ribbon cable. You don't get much. That's as far as it will go, so don't go yanking it off. Just do that, and now pull up the top. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say something. Some of you might have this, the widget here. You're going to need, there's going to be a little screw there which sadly I've lost. So there, that bit of screw, don't do that. And you can go and pull it out. Like something like this. You might have it, you might not. Put that to the side, little part, whatever. And now pull up. And there's your chassis, whatever. You can do whatever you want with that. Now we have the inside of the Xbox. We're gonna go ahead and take off the RF board, as we don't want to break our ribbon cable. So we'll go ahead and do that first. You're gonna need your Torx again. I think this time's the Torx 8, so it's a bit smaller, or Torx 6 or something like that. Let's go ahead and undo this. These are really small screws. Sort of camera focus on it. Oh, you can see it, but they are really quite small screws, so don't lose these. Well, try not to anyway. There we go, and there's your second screw. Now, go ahead and just pull that away. And I like to just put it inside there. Nice slot for it, it's already made. And put that to one side. Next step is going to be to put off this, which is kind of basic. Even though I can't do it. There we go. And we'll put the back on later. Next bit is we'll take out our DVD drive. So we're trying to pull the DVD drive up a little bit so you can get your fingers down there and pull out both cables, which I'm struggling with and I'm using my hand. There we go, there's one and almost a second. There we go, just put you down there. Okay, you're just gonna have to sit there for a second. There we go. So now we've taken our DVD drive off, and we can put that over there for the moment. And here is a big space where our DVD drive went, and for you guys doing the Corona, you wanted to have a little, I can't even think of what the name is, so not very well today. You have a little sound bit there which makes whatever sound you got, so Star Wars makes an R2-D2 sound, etc, etc. For those of you doing the Trinity, you just have this little black box, square thing, oh my god, whatever, you got it. And now you can go ahead and turn your console the other way, and you'll notice there is one screw there, which we'll undo now. Okay. And put this back down. Next bit is to unplug this bit here. So this one goes, so I'm kind of in the light. Anyway, I'll show you after. And then unplug the other one, which is actually under it now, I think. You're right. Okay, pull this bit up first, sorry. There we go, it's much easier now. And before you can take that bit off, you have to undo one of these screws, one of these two, but we'll go ahead and undo them all now, so our motherboard is ready to come out. Oh, sorry. So just go ahead and undo all of your screws now. Yeah, we went to Pancake Day today, so, well, yeah, probably when you're watching this, it's not going to be Pancake Day, unless you're like a huge fan, which I don't have many of. Then, you know, yeah, tell me if you've eaten pancakes today or something. I'm trying to make conversation. There's a lot of these screws, and I don't know. But you guys have to tell me on what videos you want me to, for me to make, because I can make you any video you really want. So any tutorial you need, I can give it a go and stuff like that, and I'm making this video for you. I'm thinking of doing a slim hot swap on the new dashboard, and there's quite a lot of them out there actually, but I still think I might do one anyway. Anyway, so now I've done all of my silver screw things, and I've got my X clamp screws to do, which I'll go ahead and do now. These are the same size as your RF R screws. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, right. There we go. All of our screws are done from our motherboard, so just turn ahead and turn that the other way. And now we can pull this bit out. I should be able to anyway. Oh, I forgot one thing. As you can see down there, there's a yellow thing attached by some tab thing. I'm just go ahead and pull that out. Jam now. There we go. It should just come right out. Put that over there or something. Now we are down to the motherboard. Take this bit out. It's there. Try and go ahead and pull this out now. Just set the camera down. Ah, stabbed myself. Oh. I think I'm bleeding. Oh. Oh. There's a little. Oh, it's just a spiky thing. Ow. So yeah, this is our motherboard now. It's not much really to show you with the motherboard. I'm not going to take my X clamps off because, well, I actually like my Xbox. But it's pretty much it, you guys. You can take your fan off if you want to. There's little screws. There's going to focus. Yeah, it's just a Phillips screwdriver, and you can go ahead and undo them, and your fan just comes right off. It's plugged in there, so you can just go ahead and do that. That's pretty much it for this side of the tutorial. I'll be back for part 2 on how to put this Xbox back together, and yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. So I'll see you then.